Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I'm so excited for this day to finally be here. After a compressed time and so much work for so many people to have this be a reality, I truly believe all of us is ushering a new foundation of a next generation medical research that will really transform care and leave a legacy of new kinds of research. Dr. Collins mentioned the Framingham heart study that started in 1948 and really dramatically transformed our knowledge, along with other similar research studies with small numbers of people in the thousands about things like heart disease. And because of that, we saw a 60% reduction in cardiovascular disease over the last 50 or 60 years. Just think, these studies could look at only really common disease and used methods where it was very high touch with enrolling and assessing certain variables. And what we've discovered at Vanderbilt as a higher throughput method of using this is starting to use the electronic health record. This has been a powerful method that we have found to accelerate research. We've analyzed about 100,000 individuals between Vanderbilt and our partners across the country, and this is, and we've been able to find that these individuals have up to 30 years of medical history that we can analyze essentially for free by virtue of their healthcare interactions with the system. And by examining these kinds of records, we've been able to discover the genetic links to dozens of diseases and genetic factors which predict drug response, why drugs work in some people and why they don't in others, and why we get adverse events in some. And some of those can be used to improve care for people going forward. And generally, we've been treating all people with the same illness the same way, just like Eric Dishman mentioned in his cancer care. It wasn't until his genetic sequence was found that they actually personalized his care and had the results that led to his improvement in survival from his cancer with dramatic results that he explained. I want to talk about an example of a patient who came into our system. She had her first heart disease in her late 40s. She had a heart attack then, and a stent was placed, and she was started on standard of care. And with that, she ended up having 9 stents placed over 11 months. Her drug didn't work for her, and we know why now. It's because of genetic influence, and we can improve care over time. This is just one example of what we can do with 100,000 patients. Imagine what we can do with 1 million. We can not, instead of looking at just common disease, we can look at rare diseases like cystic fibrosis or neurofibromatosis, 2 diseases which has affected my family. We can look at seizures, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, pediatric illnesses when we start enrolling children over the future, common and rare cancers. This is really why we need all of us. The 1 million people will come from every background. Diversity is really important, as everyone has highlighted. The most recent cholesterol drugs that have come on the market were discovered in African ancestry populations. We have discovered certain risks for cancers or why drugs work or don't work in other populations. These discoveries affect all of us. We need every race, gender, lifestyle, geography, rural, urban. These learned things will benefit all of us. One of my jobs is one of the leads of the Data and Research Center at Vanderbilt, partnering with other institutions such as the Broad Institute and Verily, is to collect, organize, and protect the data for the people. We have to make it useful for researchers so researchers across the world can leverage these data and discover new things to benefit all of us. We're building a platform that the best and brightest can use. We want to leverage modern data science techniques that leading computer scientists can leverage. Machine learning and natural language processing, the things that are in vogue in computer science, can apply to health and make health better. Security is job one. We are working with the best of breed security experts internally and externally. Data are encrypted at rest and in transit. We are constantly monitoring the system and testing for vulnerabilities and addressing any potential concerns as we monitor. Researchers will also access data that is de-identified, where we remove the obvious identifiers such as name, address, phone number, those kinds of things, and use data sets that they will access and can do all the research they need to do, but they don't generally need to know identifiers. And this, we believe this program is advancing a vision that will affect not just research, but also healthcare. We want to see healthcare be more patient-centered and be more data-driven. And we're starting this with the participant involvement in programs in all of us. Participants have been involved since the beginning, as you have heard, and continue to be involved in all forms of governance of the program. And we listen to what evidence they give us back. In this way, I think we can improve care for all populations across America and the world, and continue to lead the world in discoveries such as this. So I hope that you will join me, as so many others have mentioned, as part of all of us, and join in this ambitious journey to change healthcare for all of us over decades to come. Thank you very much.